Hey, good morning. At least it's morning here to the solar system. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Golly. Does anybody watch Gomer Pyle USMC? I do. And I watch Granny on the Hillbillies. I just watch a lot of that old stuff. Wright says, hi. Hey, I remember you from yesterday. Your Sillist MC says hi. Look at that. Look at that, people popping on there. Destello Solar says hi. It's me, Happy Virus D, your silliest. Banana is cool. Hey, yeah, look at that. Look at that. All these people. Well, I just wanted to say that, when I was a kid, I was born in 1951. And when I was a kid, I never dreamed that I could sit in my office and talk to the whole, not only world, but solar system and beyond. I mean, it's just beyond imagination what technology has done, that now Keyboard Cat is reaching out into the outer layers of the universe and is one of our chief emissaries from Earth. And so what we want to say to all of you alien beings out there, we want to say we mean you no harm, and we'd like to share the universe with you. And is it going to just be a video of Keyboard Cat? No, we talk about Keyboard Cat, and we make Keyboard Cat art, and we visit with the cat, and we walk around the office, and we do those sorts of things. Really, what you want to know is that this live stream is like a warm blanket with a kitty for you. And so you can just cuddle up with this broadcast, I likes to call it. You can just cuddle up and not only be part of internet history, but cat history, and just part of a community that wants you to feel good. And that's the way we do this. So I'm going to point out something here in the book, in the Keyboard Cat book. This book is, I helped the cat write this book, I'll admit it. It's called The World According to Keyboard Cat by Keyboard Cat. You can get it on Amazon. It's super affordable, and kids love it. It's an advice from a cat that you can't get from people. And today I wanted to talk about this idea of make your own show. Sometimes I've been known to teach. I've taught at grade school and high school and college and all over the place. I've taught in my own studio. And one of the things I try to tell people is this, is that you can make your own show, as Keyboard says here. Make your own show. It's up to you. So for example, how could you, and again, anything is possible. So make your own show. I'll give you an example for that. Let's say your name is Diane, and you figured out a new snack for cats that you invented, and they're called cat cookies. Then you can go to one of those sites that sells URLs like GoDaddy and search on there and see if DianeCatCookies.com, see if they have it, and probably it's available. And if not, you can change it a little bit. So probably for about $10 or less, you can get a year or two's worth of that URL. And so now you go somewhere like Zazzle or someplace else where you can build your websites practically for free, and just Google easiest to build, cheapest your own website. And then start building those pages, and imagine that, pretty much by the end of the day, it might take a little learning curve on your part, but pretty much by the end of the day or sooner, you can have a website that's global, that's got your name in it and the thing that you're working on, these cookies, and you can share ideas, videos, pictures, recipes, cats, anything you want. You can share it with the whole universe via the internet, and and so there you'll be. So that's how fast you can reach out with something that you feel good about, that's your dream, how you can make your own show. So let me ask you this. Why don't a few of you just give me now the suggestion of what you would call your website? So if your name is Steve, it might be Steve butternutfudge.com. So what would your thing be? What would your name and main focus of your website be? So tell us here, and let me give it a shout out. And you might just start on a huge, Alawi might have one that's called AlawiDiscordMods.com, for example. So let's hear what your dream would be. So you got to have one. You can't get out of this live stream without sharing with us what you're going to call your, even at this point, your make-believe effort. And something happens when you start sharing that information on a little homemade website. You will also attract people and things that are interested in you and the things that you're interested in. So, I mean, as far as, following the Picasso paradigm of you're here to find your gift and give it away, that's a pretty easy way to do it. Yeah. So we're gonna look at a video. Years ago, we got a job to do a keyboard cat commercial for wonderful Pistachios, which I like to eat a lot. And nicest people in the world, the owners of that company, the Resnicks. And so along the way, along with that commercial, we did other things for them, for their website and so on. And I think this video I'm about to show you it's from that era, but I can't remember exactly why I made it. But it's a pro wonderful pistachio, pro keyboard cat, pro faith, hope, and charity sort of move. And so here's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, here's what we got. I'm probably gonna need to, oh yes, I gotta log in. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Carry on, the nuts are the world. Oh, let's look at it one more time. Pretty cool, I think. I really like that. I like the whole pistachio thing. And Pop Noob Player says, "Hey, what was your reaction when your cat died?" Well, I've had to practice that a lot of times because I've had a lot of cats who have died. And it makes me have an opportunity, I guess, to really feel how important that relationship was and still is, and how I don't really understand a lot of things about life and death, but I do maintain my momentum and my love and my compassion and my creativity and my curiosity. So, amongst all that other stuff of not knowing what the heck's going on or what's the next step in this adventure on the universe, I still carry on in the name of keyboard cats and my relatives and ancestors and all people and all things, even rocks. I mean, that's hard to believe or understand, but they matter. So there you go. So give us a like if you have a spare finger there for a minute. Give us a like. We like that. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do that and mark to get notifications so you will be warned and reminded about what's going on in this post keyboard cat world. And we're just hoping that your comments are coming straight from you and they're not being modified by some algorithm, right? When I went to high school, I went to a real academic high school, a Jesuit high school for all boys. And I thought when I was studying math that there was a thing called a logarithm. Does anybody know what's the difference between an algorithm and a logarithm? Because I think they're both things. And, you can't argue with math. And I guess sometimes you can't argue with the algorithms either because they just tell the internet kind of what to do. It's, Keyboard Cat rules from Game Player. Amen. Give us a like. I miss them both. I miss KC too. Of course, it's okay to miss them, but not let it stop you from enjoying this gift of life and the internet and algorithms, I guess, or logarithms. Algo, loga, ooh, loga, ooh. How old was I when I got my first keyboard cat? Well, I didn't even know that it was a keyboard cat, but I was about 9 when I got my first cat when I was a kid, and his name was Figaro. And I have some pictures of me and Figaro somewhere around here. He was orange. He was kind of big. He was fun. He was funny. He motivated me to get creative. So I made him a little cape and put it on him. Oh, here we go. JVRL. A logarithm is a mathematical function used to simplify calculations involving exponents, while an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure or set of instructions used to solve a problem or perform a task. Wow. And this is not Math Kid. Yikes. He wanted to know. I did. I thought when everyone starts saying algorithm, I thought they didn't go to prep school like I did. And they don't know that it's logarithm. Because I took French and Latin and calculus and advanced calculus and chemistry and physics and you name it. That was a rugged school academically. And some people think because I'm an artist that I'm probably kind of dumb. Well, everybody's kind of dumb, but I'm not too dumb academically because I went to one of the toughest run schools on the planet, run by Jesuits. All my teachers were Jesuits, except for Mr. Kavanaugh. And it was rugged. I was in room 16, rugged. D-B-B-do-do-do. Yes, Reith, we're going to do some art today. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get moving here so it doesn't get away from us too much. And we're going to look around the office a little bit here on our way to meeting the cat. And we will, look at that, I got catnip, but I don't have a plate. Well, I'll just bring, here, we'll put some of it in this keyboard cat cup to bring up to the top of the stairs to the current keyboard cat Presley's perch. And there's, yesterday we were talking about Casio tones. There's my Casio tone. Batteries are probably dead. Oh yeah, that's quite a thing. That's quite a thing. So anyway, we are gonna play, we're gonna bring that wad of ecstasy up to the cat and we're gonna play this song one time on the plush toy. And I'm gonna add a UFO. So that takes care of that. And now let's turn this light off. No sense wasting electricity. And let's grab this little cup of herbs for the cat. And we will be, oh, look at it. It's a beautiful day out there. Look at that. Blue sky, right? Well, some is blue. Look at that. Yeah. No snow. Gotta like that. Okay, so yes, we will be going upstairs later. Not too much later. But first, we gotta find our boy Presley. Cula just donated $5 Canadian to our cause. Man, that is so cool. That is so cool because it's Cula. Cula cutting loose with some money to help us with our cause. And you know what we do with that money is, well, we buy some cat food right there. And down here's where we keep all the kinds of cat food. And in this jar right here, that's current stash. And we buy a little catnip too. But let's just go see if we can find him. Uh-oh, somebody's up at the top of the stairs, right under a Granny painting. Granny from Beverly Hillbillies and Curly from the Stooges. Those are semi-recent paintings of mine. We have the stuff. Let's go see the victim, the man of the hour, Mr. Blue Shirt. Oh, look at, oh, he knows something's up. Look at, I poured it out right on the floor. How you liking your lickings? Oh, yes. I noticed some of you guys are getting over to the eBay link that's in the description of this video. And it will take you to a gallery sort of my paintings and drawings from this show and maybe from others. And you can just see them all, say hi, Send any links of them to your friends who might be interested, and you can bid on them. Prices are low, and we like to make art. Look at him. Look at him just munching. Come on, get your tongue in there. Look, when he breathes, it blows some of the. It's pretty good. And then, right after this, he's going to zone. Look he's looking in the cup. There's none in there. I poured it all out, fat boy. There, I piled it up for him again. Look, eat away. He keeps exhaling in it, and it just blows it all over God's creation. But that's the way she goes. That's just the way she goes. Kula, thank you again for your cash donation. You really make this site special, and I'll never forget it. I will never forget Kula Ellison. That's what. And I won't ever forget this crazy cat. He's sniffing the cup. And it is a keyboard cat cup, of course. It would be. It's a play cup. Do you want to say something to anybody in particular? Or should we go upstairs and paint a little bit? Oh, yeah, now is when he starts licking his paws. And then he just gets zoned. He lays down, and the catnip has soaked way in. And he even gets half asleep, but his eyes are open a little bit. Look at him. He thinks there's something in that cup. Good luck, man. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Those are pretty eyes, even if you can't play the piano. I don't know. Oh, yeah, somebody's tired. Yes, the box is open, says, Kula is kind. She makes this live feed fun, or this live fun. Now, classic guy but doomer says, yeah, I'm back because I'm stupid. Well, I don't know. That's kind of funny to me, but I appreciate you joining us. Let's see what else somebody's written. Starman says, así es mi gato. Wright says, donate more, bro. Well, whatever people can give, that's we're lucky to get anything. I mean, I can't even believe I'm exploring the whole solar system right now instantly with what I say and do with my little cat. It's a pretty good world. Earth, I think I'll stay. Quit says, my cat is just like yours. Mario says, cat. Yeah, USSR says, get the fluffy cat, another cat, so he doesn't get bored. I think that's very, very good advice. Very good advice, and I'm going to be doing that. Thank you for the reminder. If I need to be reminded again, let me know. Lime and Leaf says, how do you reverse entropy? Now, for those who might not understand, entropy is disorder in the universe. Like there's yin and yang, there's dark and light, there's sweet and sour, there's fun and boring. There's all kinds of things like that that swing back and forth like a pendulum do. And order is, wait, we got to come back to that because Not a Berserk Fan donates $5 US. Get that adorable thing a treat. You know, it's so weird that this cat doesn't like special stuff. He doesn't like treats. He doesn't like fancy special wet food with cat soup on it or any of that. And let's see. Not a Berserk fan says, get that adorable thing a treat with a $5 donation. All right, I'm going to go down just because. Not a Berserk fan. You have a good question, and you're donating to our cause. Here are a few snacks right here. See, they're different shapes than these guys. And I'm going to take 3 of them and go back up the stairs. This is this live stream that delivers. Somebody wants to see this cat get a treat. They step up to the plate with $5 and suggest we do something nice for the cat, which is great. Here you go, mister. Here, eat that. It's a treat. Oh my God. I think he's eating it. Not a Berserk. He ate it. Here, let's give him 2 more. Oh my gosh. I'm getting good information from my fans today. Kula, not a Berserk. I like that word, Berserk. Look at that. He ate 2 more. Well, thank you for that. Jeez, get that adorable thing a treat. 7 likes on that. You gotta like that. Stu Edits says 31 is a funny number in Turkey. Wow, I wonder why. Rice wants to know if I have live streams on the weekend, and I don't. I probably could be convinced to do it. I only do weekdays from 10 o'clock on, 10 to about 11 Pacific time. And sometimes I've been wondering if I just see something cool going on, like in my office or on the street or on TV even, that I should fire up my stream and just at random just go on there and see if anybody wants to see. Should I do that? I don't know how this stream stuff really works that much. I mean, you don't have to do it at a special time, I don't think. I think some people just leave theirs on and they're just streaming their life away. This guy would like that. Oh, he's itching. Your cat is so cute. USSR Union said, I forgot to join the previous live stream. That's all right. Make sure you have your notification turned on. It's hard for me to read these comments and keep the camera aimed in a good way on the cat because that's multitasking. And Harlan Ellison says, I gotta go because my cat is screaming downstairs, giving us a little choir. Well, check it out and let us know what's going on. Dennison Kuna says the original film was done in 84. That is true. That is true. There's classic guy. KKKKKK. Long live the king, says Bettina Lindhart. Long live the king. Is that you, little guy? Look at your jelly beans. They're squeaky clean. back paws nestled, tail bobbing. Cat spaced out, man. He bumped the camera. That's a good sign. Maybe I could zoom it. Where'd his face go? There's, oh, I'm zooming in on my YouTube. It's pretty cool. Hey, little mister. That super close-up is good. It's real good. Oh, this is going to make viewers happy. There he is with his head upside down. Yes, they love you now. Oh, gosh. Three little freckles on his nose, or two. Is he good, boy? Lick your lips or do something. Kula says, so adorable. Thank you. He's just laying here. His little paw is hanging there. Look at that. Uh-oh. Jelly bean alert. Somebody's half awake. See, that's what he does after he eats catnip. Right after he takes a little bath, and then down the line he lays down and kind of gets on his back, and his eyes are just half open, and they're not moving around, and he's just thinking, what kind of life is this? This is your close-up, man. You're getting your close-up now. That's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know if I can compete with this by painting. Carlos says, everyone, we have a mission. Report the hater. See, I don't see that one that people are saying is the hater, and I'm glad, because why bother hating? Save your energy for being creative. At least that's what I think. I don't know. Hey, wait, I want to read that. Bettina says, I miss when I had cats. Literally, I had 18 of them. It was both the sweetest time of my life, but the most agonizing time of my life. I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. Toe beans. Yep. Toe nose kitty. Look at that. We're getting some likes. If you like us, if you like this cat's face, give us a like and we'll know it instantly. That instant feedback. I'm starting to learn how to use this, my intuition and my artist curiosity and my studio and my phone and my streaming to make people feel good, and then to watch the response on likes and traffic I'm getting. And it's like the opposite of algorithm, I think. Yeah, let's get to 100 likes. We gotta accomplish that. I like Carlos's attitude. Yeah, Nezubra says, That cat is sleeping like he's been working for 12 hours. Yeah, that's so funny to hear, and it is. He's just had it. All that licking from that he had to lick to get that herbal remedy into his system, that's a lot of work, man. Carlos says, why, thank you, Charlie. Indeed, you're welcome. Stu Edits says, I'm dying of cuteness. Yo Barnes from USSR. No way USSR left. Classic guy, but smart. Yeah, so, you know, create your own show, right? Make a little sketch on a pad or do it in Photoshop or however you want, and just write your name and the name of your show and what it talks about. Just do that much and see how that opens up your brain, unbeknownst to you, and it will change the future. Just do it. Oh, they put eye drops. Oh, somebody got the eye drops. Yes, I did that recently. All right, so we're going to zoom back out. Look at, there's what he looks like. What a mess. Look at that hair. Oh, good Lord. Harlan Ellison, I love making shows. Make them, man. Get to streaming. Let's go. Now, there's one chill cat. God, I'm almost thinking we should just stay here and watch him versus go up in the studio. I don't know. So, hey, quick question. How did it feel to get millions of views on a video? I mean, the original Keyboard Cat. It made me feel like I was on the moon and that I was walking and my steps were a little lighter. And it made me just feel euphoric and grateful and motivated and curious about what's going on and how can I do more of this? How can I do more of this? And it made me, get closer to my cats for sure and closer to all of you all. And it just felt great. It was, then there was a lot of work to do. It was lucky getting to be a meme, but then managing it, trademarks, copyrights, licensing, all kinds of stuff happened then. Merchandise, designs, books, movies, blah, blah, blah. So it's a lot of work, but I was working on something that I really liked to do. And that's why I say get the stuff you like out there. I mean, when I put that video out there in 84, I got to say, I really wasn't consciously expecting much to happen. It would help my friends be happy and maybe want to come and have dinner with me or something. But as far as reaching the thing that didn't even exist yet, back in 84, there was no YouTube or internet, I don't think, not that I knew of. I was still quite a ways from getting a computer. I think I got my first computer in about 91, something like that, because I'd had a good nose job in London and it paid good. And when I came back, I wanted to spend some of that money so I didn't have to pay taxes. And I bought me a Mac. Yeah, love it. Yeah, I do a lot of computer stuff. I never went to school for it because by the time computers came around, I had already done my schooling. I suppose I could have gone back, but I didn't have time. I was too busy learning things fast on my own and with friends. I've had good help from friends who did know how to use computers, and they felt sorry for me because I would get all nervous and upset because I couldn't make something happen. And they would, you know, they would, yeah. Yeah, this channel is kind of like, if you're allergic to cats, then, or your apartment, you can't have cats or whatever, maybe your roommate is allergic to them or scared of them, you can look at this channel and just, I'll be your petting hand. Look at, he's so happy. This is for all of you who don't have a cat and want to pet a cat. He's just purring because you're giving him a viral pet. Or what else would we call this? Ether pet. Yeah, this is the best for him. Look at that. Man, those back legs are definitely on. Oh, that one moved. So there you go. A vicarious pet. Marshall Lee says, love cats. They judge more than my ex. I don't know if I understand that, but I think it's fun. Well, should we go upstairs for a quick few and let this guy just kind of... Yes, let's leave him. Leave him. Does anybody know, when did YouTube start? I put my first one on there in 2007. I think that day I put 2 videos on there, and one of them was this cat. That's pretty good shooting, 1 for 2. Okay, so let's go upstairs and splash a little paint. Thanks for that suggestion about him liking snacks. He's changed his ways. I tried, of course, if you try to get him to play the piano by coaxing him with snacks, maybe he didn't like that. He thought I was trying to be tricky or some darn thing. Anyway, we're going up now. You have to get up to get down. Who told me that? I think my friend Rick Cologne from the TV station. Let's look out here real quick. Look at that sun and that blue sky. It's good, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Kula says sweet dreams. Carlos is back. Here's the sofa. Here's all kinds of drawings and paintings. Some stuff on the cart. The sunglasses tree. Boy, if you can't find a pair there that twists your crank, then I don't know what you would do, really. Yeah. So let's look around just a little. Here's a bunch of paints. I got to move those to the other place. And a whole bunch of brushes. And a whole bunch of little tools. And then a whole bunch of photos that I've been going through. There's some special ones in there. I'll be sharing those with you later. And then this sort of countertop has everything on it known to man. A white patent leather platform shoe, a punching monkey, a dime bar radio, old school radio, a plywood F4 jet, my papa, an old camera, a punching nun, a big old trophy I bought back when trophies were affordable. For $1 you could get a neat trophy, and it's huge. Look at that. And then I put a boxing glove on it. I don't know why. I don't know who it was for. Oh, those are bowlers down there. Five bowlers. Probably a team. Probably a darn team. Now I'm walking barefoot on photographs, and they're sticking to my feet. Come on, get off of there. And then here is an airplane that's very cool. and a spaceman that I made when I was in art school in Pullman in about 1970. A kanji, a Warhol poster, Velvet Underground. I went to Andy's studio once a long time ago, probably in the late 70s in New York, and went up the elevator and tried to and ask them. And the guy came out, I think it was Bob Colacello, came out, and we said, we came all the way from, the West Coast, and we want to know if Andy can come out and play. And he was really, really nice to us. And he said, no, Andy can't come out and play. But I think he might have been there. And we could see through the high security window in the door his stuffed dog and a few people walking around. But we didn't see Andy. And they gave us tons of interview magazines and other merchy kind of stuff. It was cool. I've always loved Interview Magazine. What else? What was I going to say? Oh, and we went to CBGB down there, and me and my friend Riccio, and Andy came in with some friends and just walked through, and that was it. That was his moment. He traveled with a pack. People, when he'd get a date with somebody and he'd show up with a carload of people from his work, some people would say, gosh, I got a date with Andy, but then he brought everybody, and Andy said, love me, love my office. That's kind of cool. Andy Warhol created the disco ball. I'm not sure if that's the case, Kula, but you might search it. But if he didn't, I'd be glad to give him credit for it. He also would take a friend of mine, Terry, worked at Max's Kansas City in New York City, and Andy would come in with his friends and Robert Rauschenberg, and they have a back room upstairs that was kind of VIP. And my friend Terry Buckendorf, he would serve them. He was their waiter and stuff. And I guess Andy would bring a tape recorder to the party, and he just started up and set it in the middle of the table, and just the conversations among these weirdos that he hung around with. And then he didn't have to do anything. He just turned that into a book. And some people asked him if he wouldn't please do that because they didn't want their conversations when they're at a private party to become public. And Andy said asking him to turn off his tape recorder at a thing like that would be like telling a normal person that their wife should shut up. Yep. Stu Edits has 540 subs. USSR has 24. I don't know how many I have. Barney must buy beer for you. I'll take it. Well, we could start a little painting. And do it this way. Yeah. So there's hey, what happened? There, we're still there. 58, 59, 50 minutes right now. Look at that. Uh-oh. That little tripod's kind of giving out on me. there's a drawing in there somewhere, and I am gonna try and cut out or denote where the extremes of this drawing or this painting are going to be. So the left most extreme is there, there's the bottom, there's the top, and here's the right. So now let's see. That's not bad right there. It's pretty good actually. Okay, so now we're just I'm gonna just start painting, but I'm not gonna think about it much. I mean, the drawing is sort of my connection to reality. There's a little light pencil drawing on there from this famous frame from the original YouTube video, 1984. And so what I'm gonna do now is, I'm just gonna paint in shapes that the drawing made visible, and then I'm gonna just fill those kind of like paint by number with colors that just don't make any sense at all to be there. And yeah, I think this is going to be good. I try to have different goals and a different way of painting every day. Yeah. So there's some of that color. Went there for no apparent reason. And now I'm going to put in some of this green paint that I swear looks just like yogurt. And we're going to put it we're going to put it in different places, like that sleeve, this key, this shadow on this shirt, and maybe some colors where there's some pencil drawing, and I don't know what color should be there, but I know what color is gonna be there. It's this green right here. That much we know. So I change my style, not just every day, but even in the middle of a painting, because I can. I just dang well can. Here's some fluorescent magenta. If I was a girl, I think I'd have my name be Magenta. Magenta. Right? I think I'm gonna paint in some of that, but then some of this here blue. And why not? Let's finish that out. And do some blue I'm gonna get a little bit smaller brush. This thing's gonna get me into trouble. Right. Right. How's it looking? All right, how's that looking? Yeah, sure. And then, looks like I want there to be more colors than there even are in the color spectrum. I think maybe we need to have, well, let's just try going on with some of these colors and just see what shakes out. There's some pretty dark blue. I'm not against it. There. See, I'm even making some of the edges of the color be not where there's a pencil line, but just anywhere. You know, anywhere. Yeah. So we're at 57 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to get done with this thing today here. Right? Yeah. I'm thinking so. And then just a bunch of this yellow, this fluorescent yellow or whatever they're calling it these days. It sure ain't much. When you paint with it, it's just sort of there. It's sort of like yogurt. If you paint with yogurt, you'd probably find that it's more transparent than you think. Or than the pink, is what I think. That's kind of some circusy darn colors, I'll tell you that. See, when you start filling that in, it starts looking pretty cool. And I don't really think you can do that on purpose. That's what I'm thinking. But there I'm caking some on for my friend Rico. Yeah. Sure. Well, yeah. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm not going to sign it because it's not done, and I think it's better to sign it somewhere near the end, have it be at least one of nearly the last things you do. So I didn't bring a banana today, so I'm just gonna have to be hungry. Oh no, we had some, we're still going? Yes, it's going. We have some leftover doggy bag stuff from dinner we had out last night, some beef and potatoes. I don't know what else, maybe a little salad, or I think there was some asparagus. Oh, I know that I accidentally turned it off. I didn't even acknowledge that. I accidentally turned it off when I was trying to get the camera out of the tripod. I accidentally squeezed a button that made it go off. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to clean up here and have a little bite to eat and then get on some things. I want to put on some regular videos on my YouTube channel. Not a short, not a live stream, just a good old dug up from old archival footage that I've never used before, outs from many of the cats. And so keep your eyes peeled for that. There'll be some of that. Yeah. Yes, K-Cat is still alive. It's doing, some places it's doing pretty good. Okay, y'all. Got to clean my brushes. Maybe give my cat one more snack and have a little lunch. It's 11:02 on my side of the creek. Thank you all for coming in today. $8.92 in super chats, 78 likes. Should we try to get it to 80? Please, a couple more likes. Let's get to 80, and then I'm going to start just cutting and doing. There's 78 likes. At 80, I'll shut up. I think I might just start doing some random Charlie Keyboard Cat sort of live streams. And you probably will get alerts. And that should be pretty cool. And so then I can just take advantage of not things I planned for the show, but other things that just happen. Like if a cat does a weird or unusual thing, or if I see somebody jumping in a mud puddle, we can just share it. And I think we need to be doing that. All right. Take care, y'all. USSR says, I'm not leaving Barnes trailer. Look at that. People are saying, by my friends. USSR says, by universe. Yes, we are the universe. If to anything that doesn't live on Earth, we are aliens.